Is this Kerry's new boyfriend? Beaming Katona looks smitten as she locks lips with hunky James English. Following bitter split with third husband George K. She has seen a less than amicable split with her third husband George K., claiming her children had begged her to leave him amid reports of his controlling and abusive behavior. And it looks like Kerry Katona is keen on putting the former rugby league player behind him, as she was spotted locking lips with comedian James English, who she met at one of her Atomic Kitten gigs earlier this year, at London's Gatwick Airport. The songstress, 37, proved to be smitten as she greeted the Scottish hunk with a hug and a passionate smooch before they hopped into an awaiting car and sped away. Kerry was clearly dressed to impress, cladding her slimmed-down figure in a pair of saucy skinny black jeans, a cutout top and towering stilettos. Looking thrilled as James came out of the arrivals gate with a small suitcase in tow, Kerry couldn't help but run over to greet him. The blonde leaned in for a warm embrace and the hunk bent down to kiss Kerry, proving that their feelings were mutual. James, who appeared on the reality show Glow last year, which was dubbed as Scotland's answer to Toey, was also dressed for the occasion in a grey blazer and trousers. Upon seeing Kerry, the father of two immediately let go of his carry-on and swooped her in for a spot of PDA. Mail Online has contacted representatives for Kerry for further comment. He recently told the Evening Times of his desires to pursue comedy full-time. Glow was a stepping stone. I have learned so much working in front of the cameras and with other people. My confidence has definitely improved. I am grateful for the show because I would not have had the opportunities I have had. It has opened up so many doors for me, but that's me officially out of the show. I want to concentrate on my comedy. While James seemed very much happy with Kerry, a relationship he or the songstress have yet to confirm, it's been a rocky few months for him. In April, the model, who was pals with slain gangster UNEJ Johnston, pled guilty to spitting in a woman's face during a furious bust-up at McDonald's in November 2015. While he was initially charged with punching Michelle MacArthur, 33, on the head and pulling her hair to the extent of an injury, he was charged for assaulting and spitting on her face. Meanwhile, Kerry's new loved-up display comes after she announced she was splitting with her third husband George K. in July, with her spokesperson telling Mail Online, going forward her focus is going to be on her children. Yet the blonde later admitted that her children had begged her to leave George, and that she would never forgive herself for letting them witness his behavior. However, George hit back at Kerry's claims on Sunday in an explosive interview, which saw him claim she is out of control when drinking, after battling alcoholism 4 years ago. Explaining to the Daily Star her drinking led to their split, he said, "Kerry's drinking is out of control. She is an alcoholic and needs to get help." He went on to reveal that the singer had once spent 4 days straight drinking in her bedroom at home, and has even become abusive following several boozy sessions. George continued, "She flips her lid about anything. She'll scream and shout, then she gets very aggressive. I've had to report her to the police in the past." In further explosive claims, he even accused her of once hitting him around the face with a glass tumbler, shortly after they moved house in 2015. Revealing the incident had left him injured, he said, "She whacked it around the side of my head, but luckily it didn't smash or it could have been a lot worse. It still left me with a massive lump on my head and a black eye." However, Kerry's representatives were quick to completely deny his claims and blast them as nonsensical, following George's own charges of abuse back in 2015. A spokesman said, "Kerry utterly refutes this nonsensical story, which is the complete opposite of the true situation." The Star on Sunday conveniently ignores the fact that charges of serious assault on Kerry were only dropped when she declined to give evidence for the sake of her children. His shocking claims come 2 months after the pair announced they were splitting, following 3 years of marriage. The couple, who shared daughter Dylan Jorge, 3, had been due to enter Channel 5's Celebrity Big Brother, but domestic issues saw them pulling out. Kerry previously split with George in October 2015 after 13 months together, and a month later appeared in court accusing him of beating her up at their home, after allegedly arming himself with a taser-style device and a knife. However, he was later acquitted after prosecutors revealed that they didn't have enough evidence to secure a conviction. Kerry has previously accused former boxer George of persuading her to ditch her friendships to spend time with him instead and regularly using foul language towards her, as well as spitting in her face on several occasions. Yet, after their second split this year, the mother of 5 hinted at abuse once again, by claiming she would never forgive herself for letting her children witness his controlling behavior. Speaking to the Sunday People last month, she said, "I feel like the worst mother in the world and I will never forgive myself. No child should have to hear what they heard or see what they saw."